Alright, we're back. This is kind of funny. I just noticed this. So we're in the finals here. We have I'm Jim Downside. We got Jim Max, Jimmy, and James. So we got all the variations of my name in the top 4 of this draft. It's pretty fun. So yeah, finals starting soon. Alright, so we're back. And we're in the finals of our draft with our big green machine. And this hand's pretty sweet. Alright, so on the draw, we are going to keep. We can't get dazed this time, which is sweet, so we're gonna get our Lotus Cobra out there. No questions asked. Hopefully. We drew a fetch land too. Wow. This hand's dirty. We can't cast Titan on turn 2. Rats. But we can cast it on turn 3. So I guess we can live with that. Is it possible we want to... Hold on a second. We cast Noble Hierarch turn 1. Turn 2 we can play Lotus Cobra. Play a fetch land. That's 3. Mock Sapphire's 4. Nope, that's not enough either. Alright, so... Yeah, we're going to leave with our Cobra here. And, yeah, this deck's pretty busted. I like it. I'm very happy we didn't play the blue. I think that just the consistency was more valuable. Again, if we had a tropical island or that breeding pool, yeah, but this is my kind of deck. Got the acceleration, got the top end. Oh boy, this guy's in trouble. I guess he could have a wrath effect or something, but for the most part, this guy's in a world of hurt. Let's see. Oh, did I miscount? No, we had 5. We had 5. If we cast turn 1 Noble Hierarch, turn 2 would be Cobra, fetch lands 3. Yeah, that's 4. Yeah, okay. All right. So right now we have 1, 2, 3. We have 5 mana available. Don't know if we want to necessarily go all in, as far as like just dumping our hand right here. I think we can just afford to chill. I think we can like play the Hierarch. And then be the Hermit, and then go for our Titan next turn, or we could just hold the Hermit as a backup plan in case he has a Wrath for our Titan, which might be a better play. It's kind of tough to say. We just play the Hermit and the Hierarch, bash for 3, and then Titan next turn. Basically just trying to play around a Wrath effect here. As if we do use both of our big threats, being the Hermit and the Titan, it would be difficult to recover from a Wrath. We could even just play the Hierarch and nothing else, or just play the Pilgrim too. A lot of choices here. I think we're going to save the Hermit. I think we'd rather save it for later, and have that be our post-Wrath backup plan if necessary. So we're going to play the Hierarch for sure. I think we're also going to play the Pilgrim too. We have enough mana where we don't really mind if he rats the mana sources away. Yeah, that's fun. And it also allows us to cast a Titan, even if he has someone to kill the Cobra next turn. Alright, so that's pretty sweet. So, Lotus Cobra is definitely a favorite card of mine. I played the Rug control deck in that standard format for most of the format with Lotus Cobra, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Preordain, Lightning Bolt, Frost Titan, Inferno Titan, Avengers Zendikar. Just the interaction between like having 4 Preordain, 4 Lotus Cobra, and 4 Explore was just too much fun. You could have some crazy turns. Obviously with Jace too. Alright, so he's setting up here. As are we. We can make a lot of mana next turn. Because the lands are also coming into play off the Titan. Can we cast this? We can cast turn 3 Terastodon. We can kill his bounce land. And we can kill maybe one of our own lands. We could kill both of his lands. And then cast our Titan next turn. This is pretty nutty. I think we're going to kill both of his lands. And one of our own. And then just cast Titan next turn. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll crack for 3 first. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's do that. I don't think he can cast Day of Judgment off of no lands. If he has balance, that's an issue. But, you know, issues happen. So this is pretty sweet. We're casting a turn 3 Terastodon. We're not natural routing for it. We're not show and telling it. We're just casting a turn 3 Terastodon. The old-fashioned way. I'm happy I didn't miscount. That would have been horribly embarrassing. Alright, let's take that. We're going to kill his lands and our own forest. We get to keep the Mox as a sort of a backdoor out to a balance, God forbid. So we wouldn't lose all of our lands. And he's skull racking right now. He's basically seeing his fate. I mean, we've made it pretty clear we're gonna be killing him in the next turn or two, a few turns. Still have his Hermit as our backup plan, which is sweet. And we still have our Primeval Titan. It's pretty cool when turn 3 Primeval Titan is not the best play you have. So, pretty happy with that. So 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah, I think I would like to do it. All right, so I'll take this board any day of the week. A scroll rack and 2 elephants is all of our opponents can muster. So next turn we're gonna get it in with our Terastodon and our elephant. Coalition Relic. Yep, so we get it in with the elephants. So we cannot currently cast our Titan. Rats. So we'll cast our Relic and just keep on going. We could morph our Hermit here. I don't think we want to. I think we'd rather keep our Hermit as a backup plan. In the event that he does have balance or something. I guess he could have a Terminus. Terminus is a card that is in the cube. Though I guess if he knew he had Terminus and was setting this up, he could have. I gotta say that's fine. Yeah. All right. So preordain, sure. So next turn we can do all sorts of stuff. Alright, so gonna cast our Evil Titan, get some more lands. We are not going to cast our Hermit because we're gonna leave him on backup duty. We can crash the team here because he's forced to block a Terastodon so he doesn't die. Yeah, this game's looking pretty good. I think balance is really the only card. I guess you could have a Mox and a Wrath of God, but again, we have our. What's this guy doing? We have our mana. We have our backup plan. If this guy pulls this one out, he deserves a big present under his Christmas tree. I don't really know what he could be doing here. That's an embarrassment of riches. Alright, so we're just gonna attack. And get some lands. And I'm just gonna F6 because I don't think there's anything you can do. Alright, cool. That was an easy one. Not a problem. Alright, so this guy is a blue-white deck. Didn't really do much. He has Scroll Rack. We could board out our wave again for Plow Under, but you know what? Screw it. I want to cast a big wave. We've cast one pretty good wave so far. I'm looking for a big one. So, I don't really care. We're just going to leave it as is. If we get Ranch next game, maybe we'll bring in the Plow Under and make a few changes. But for now, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Fortunately, I closed the music, so we can't jam some tunes or wait for this guy to sideboard. That's okay though. Alright, so another good hand. We're looking at a turn 3 natural order. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. We're not gonna mulligan. Obviously he's playing blue, so it's a little riskier than it would be against some other decks. He could theoretically counter our natural order. We lose our creature, which sucks, but whatever. We know he doesn't have daze. We've already been dazed this draft. Force of Will is live, but Force of Will really isn't even that good, to be honest. In this cube, at least. So, yeah, we'll see what he does. Alright, so we don't really care about that. We've got our Caryatid. We could natural order away our Caryatid next turn. We could Green Sun Zenith for a Kitchen Finks and then natural order that away if we wanted to. Let's see what he does. A Geist of Saint Draft. We could natural order for Primeval Titan. Huh. This is definitely an interesting spot. He's already used his removal spell on our 1-drop. We have to assume he probably has another one to get this Geist through. Natural order here, we can either get Primeval Titan or Terastodon. I wouldn't be terribly thrilled about Terastodon in my own lands at this point in the game. Wouldn't really be happy hitting his and giving him more creatures either. I think we're just gonna Zenith here for a Kitchen Finks. It gives us a blocker for this Geist. We can natural order it later for some good profit. I think it's just a safer play. I mean, we could natural order for Titan here, but if he just removes it, we'll have 6 lands, but not a terrible amount to do with it. I guess we could Zenith up a Thrun next turn. Yeah, I don't really think that's worth it. It's kind of a tough call. It's hard to really tell what kind of deck he is. Geist implies he's a more aggressive deck, but that's not necessarily true. It's possibly he's just more a controlling deck that happens to be playing Geist. You know, we don't really know if he's going to play an Elspeth next turn and jump this, or some sort of equipment, or he's just going to try and play some removal spells. It's hard to say what he's going to do. Also, I guess next turn is the big turn where if he is to play an equipment or an Elspeth or some non-creature permanent that Trastodon could destroy, that would be a better time to do it. So we're gonna Zenith here for 3, and most likely get our Kitchen Finks. Unless there's some really, really good green creature in our deck that costs 3 or less. Nope. Kitchen Finks it is. Alright, so we presented my mouse. I guess Mother Runes is okay against this. Not really that big of a deal, so we're planning on going over the top of it. Alright, and alright, so he has a sword. Okay. So, and he's planning on using the sword to get through. So now we have to recognize that him geisting us to death in a few turns with Mother Runes is a very real possibility. He could just, wham bam, 6, 12, 18, so 4 turn clock of pro-greening and attacking us without the sword. With the sword, we're kind of in trouble, so we're going to need to get rid of the sword. So we're going to attack with our Kitchen Finks. We can't. We have to get rid of his sword. And the sword plus the Geist plus the Angel is going to kill us too quickly. So as much as I would like to get like a Titan here or something, we're going to have to natural order for a Terastodon. I mean, I guess Wickerbrow Elder would kill the sword too, but we need a little more power than that. So yeah, we're going to get our Terastodon. We're going to kill the sword. And the question is, then what else do we kill? We have 5 mana in play right now. Killing 2 of our lands is kind of rough, because we won't be able to cast Wolfear Silverheart next turn, which we definitely want to do. We could kill the Journey to Nowhere and get our Pilgrim back. It doesn't really help us that much. Alright, so we're definitely getting our Terastodon, right? Getting Primeval Titan will get us some lands. He attacks for a lot with the Geist. Yeah, we have to get Terastodon. We have to kill this sword. Where is he? There he is. Alright. So now, we're definitely killing sword. Okay. We're definitely killing one of our lands. And then I don't think we can afford to kill another one of our lands. The question is killing his Journey to Nowhere and getting our Pilgrim back better, or just killing his land better to slow him down more? Because next turn we're going to cast Wolfear Silverheart, pump our Kitchen Finks up, and attack for a lot. This is basically forcing him to Mother Runes on green. I don't know if he can afford to do that, so we're in pretty good shape here. Yeah, we're going to kill his land. I don't think the Pilgrim's really relevant at all. So it's not fantastic for us, but we're going to do this. Yeah, we can do it. Alright, so interesting board state for sure. Oh my god, that's even worse. Alright. Now we're in big trouble. Now we actually need to kill him in 2 turns, or we're going to die. Wow, that's aggressive. Alright, so I'm not sure why he would choose to do that, because he's clearly just going to kill us with a sword in a few turns. So I don't know why he feels the need to get aggressive on us, when we actually have a good chance to win now. We can Wolf Eater Silverheart our Kitchen Finks, attack for a lot, and try and survive this onslaught here. Yeah. So definitely boarding in our other enchantment or artifact removal if we lose this game. But this game is not looking that bad, despite how bad it actually looks. We're attacking for quite the amount of damage here. So let's see. He's probably going to need to chump the Terrastodon with at least one of these, maybe trade off here and take 6. And then we have a whole bunch of power in play. And hopefully this very aggressive Geisting here is going to cost him the game, because he could have easily just sat back on this, used the Mother of Runes to block a Terrastodon, and just realized that, hey, I have a pro-green sword and I'm playing against mono-green. Probably can't ever lose. So that's good for us. Clearly we have our sideboard has a Natuka Vigilante, a Beast Within, and we have the blue splash with the Trigon Predator as well. So we have options if we want to be boarding in some more artifact destruction. So, alright, he's at 8. We have very, very large creatures in play. If he draws a land, we're kind of in trouble, because then he can equip Geist, attack with the Geist, equip something else, and then he'll have 2 protection from green blockers. We're F6 because we literally can't do anything. This is going to be an attack for 8. It's going to mill us for 10. It's kind of cute that if he mills our Vengevine, we have a pretty good shot of casting it next turn from our graveyard. Which is kind of nice. He's getting another blocker here, which is stinky. Did we hit our Vengevine? We did not. And we hit our Wickerbar Elder, which is our other out. Alright, so I'm going to cast our wall here. Zenith. Let's see. I think we're just going to need to Zenith here because we're just going to die in a turn anyway. It doesn't really matter what we do. I think we're just dead, to be honest. Because he has 4 here, 8 there, and then protection from green for him, so we're just dead. So I'm just going to Zenith for 3 and see what's in our deck in case there's something that can get us out of a situation. I don't think there is. Strangleroot Geist can attack. He's going to have pro-green blocking. I'll just do it, see what happens. I guess I have a Witness in there, doesn't really do anything. Yeah, Lotus Cobra, Strangleroot Geist, Witness. So we're just going to team here, and he's going to block. Block Terrastodon, block Wolf Eater Silverheart. Actually, we can get his mother to block. Yeah, I think it actually forces his mother to block, too. We'll see what happens. To be honest, we're not really having much of a chance here otherwise. So we have our wall to block any unprotected creature. Alright, so Mother blocks Terrastodon. Elephant blocks Kitchen Finks. Wolf is going to block Wolf Eater Silverheart, which is very fitting. He can save his mother. So actually, I think that Strangleroot Geist helped us out. See, so Mother's gonna save something, but it can't save itself and a creature with power 2 or greater to kill us. So this game is, despite the multitude of things being thrown at us, not looking too bad. This guy's deck's probably really good. Probably a Stoneforge Mystic too. Love these swords. Alright, sweet. So I guess if he saves his elephant and okay, he didn't, and had a removal spell for our wall, that would be a problem, but right now this isn't that bad. So we're actually putting him to 3, and we have more than lethal on board, and he doesn't have lethal on us. So might have actually taken this one down. See, this is one of the things that kind of pisses me off about the MODO cube, is that there's really no reason for a card like Mirror Crusader to be in this cube. And like the other one too, what is it? The Pro Black, Pro Red guy. Like, why is this card in the cube? If you're playing Mono Black or Heavy Black or Mono Green or Heavy Green, like, it's just stupid. You know, like, if you want to get a double strike effect in the cube for fun, for you know, for equipment and stuff like that, there are other double strike cards that aren't, you know, color hating cards. Like, they're just extremely frustrating to play against. The swords too. On my cube I only have 2 of the swords. It's only Fire Ice and Feast and Famine, because they're just really good. Because playing against protection in the cube sucks. It's very frustrating. I was mono black like a few days ago, and I lost to like turn 2 Knight of Glory, turn 3 Mirror Crusader, and just like, come on guys, it's not very fun. Alright, so it looks like he's just dead on board. Unless I'm missing something. We have quite a few attackers to his blockers. Maybe he's admiring our deck. The Vengevine is in the graveyard, but I do not think we'd have a way to cast 2 creatures this turn. We have Garrick. Cool. Yeah, just crashed with everything. So he's going to block him, block him, block him, take 3, take 2, and that should be the game. So how about that, guys? We took down, 3rd time's a charm, took down the 3rd cube draft. Unless there's something heinous here that I'm missing. And, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope you guys have a really good Christmas. My opponent commented that the Stringer Root was the perfect Green Suns. Can't make that amount. There you go. So, yeah, so that worked out pretty well. But, yeah, so yeah, hope you guys have a good Christmas. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Any comments, please leave comments in the comments section. Comments are very, very helpful to me. I have people tell me when I see them in person at an invitational or an IQ or something, they really enjoy my articles. That's great. That's great feedback, but I don't get that if I don't actually interact with people. So the comments are the way to do that. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. I'm not afraid of criticism. So definitely, like the whole music thing, we fixed that. You guys didn't like it? Cool. So he's dead. We win. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.